Okay, so how did I become a doctor? And not just any kind of doctor, I'm going to be training to become a dermatologist. So from a young age, I knew I always wanted to be a physician, not like a dermatologist per se, but I knew I wanted to become a doctor. So originally, I'm from Nigeria, and I came to the United States when I was 8 years old. And from there, went to school. I went to high school, and then I actually got really tall and got really good at basketball. So from high school, I was able to get a scholarship to play basketball for 4 years in college. So I did that, and I majored in chemistry. That was my chem minor, and I did a psych major. I couldn't do the regular like psych major or biology major because, well, my coach would not let me because I had to make practice, and I couldn't make practice in the biology lab. So it was a whole thing. So I did a psych major, and then from there I took the MCAT while I was in college, and for the first time I did horrible. Not horrible, but not good enough to get into medical school. So I knew I had to take it again, but after college I had the opportunity to go play basketball in Germany. So I had the chance to play professional basketball in Germany, which was amazing. I was fresh out of college. I hadn't been outside of the United States in forever because I had only come from Nigeria. So I got to travel in Germany. I went to Prague. I was in the Czech Republic. Same thing. I went to other different places. I went to Barcelona for the first time, and it was amazing. And I knew I wanted to do it, one, to raise money to apply to medical school and to travel the world for free, essentially. So after doing that for a year, I came back and I took the MCAT again, and I started working. So it was about 3 years between college and starting medical school. So I took the MCAT again. I did a lot better, and then I started applying to medical school. So I applied to a lot of medical school. I don't know how many, but it was a lot. And I think I got accepted to about 16 or 20. I'm not really sure the number anymore. But I remember I used to be obsessed with that number, but I got into a lot. And then from there, I chose one medical school to go to, and I went there for 4 years. So initially, I thought that I wanted to do in orthopedic surgery. I thought I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon because I was tall. I played basketball, so I was like, oh, this is gonna work. But I didn't find a lot of mentorship in orthopedic surgery, but I found so much mentorship in dermatology and learning more about the skin and how there's just so much more to like what you see in people's experiences with dermatology skin conditions. And I really connected with a lot of the patients because I remember growing up with this scar on my face. It's a tribal scar, but feeling very, self-conscious, especially like as a young kid from Africa to America. People talk about the scars on your face, blah, 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 being African, etc. We all know the story. But I connected with a lot of the dermatology patients, and I really liked it. I really like skincare. I like derm conditions. I like alopecia, hair loss, so all of those things. So then, fourth year of medical school, that's when you apply to dermatology. That's what I applied to, and it's called a MAD. So essentially, you get interviews, and then you interview, and then they rank you, and then you rank the schools that you interviewed at, and then in March, you match in March. So that was an awesome experience. I got to match. So now I'm a first year resident physician, and I'm just doing a preliminary year in medicine. And then after, I start my dermatology training, and I'll be doing dermatology training for 3 years. And then by God's grace, I'm gonna become a board certified dermatologist. So whenever I talk, I'm like, hey, it's Dr. Fia, board certified dermatologist. I'm manifesting it right now. So yeah, that's how I became a doctor. So 4 years of college, 4 years of medical school, and now 4 more years of medical graduate education.